In the next section, we're going to talk about the importance of time in your relationship. Here's the tip. Evaluate the amount of time you spend with others. Pay attention to that. So here's where I find a lot of lost time. Then we're spending it maybe on video games. I got to tell you, I hear this complaint a lot from spouses. Great, comes home and he's on the video games all the time. Now I get it. Some guys are trying to get in that recovery mode and do things, but video games can take away from intimacy, time together, communication, sports, and hobbies. I know a gentleman who was on 3 softball teams. Besides the financial problems, it was taking a lot of time from his partner, and she was not happy. Too much time on the TV, too much time surfing on the internet, watching YouTube videos, for example, and too much time lost in those second and third jobs. Again, I see people like enjoying it too much and or stuck on, they're financially strapped with too many extra toys, sports, equipment. And so to pay for all this lifestyle, they're spending a lot of time on these other jobs. So it's when I hear a spouse is upset, like, well, he's always gone, he's always working. It's like, well, why do we have all these toys? Why are we cutting back on our lifestyle so that we doesn't have to work so much, or she doesn't have to work so much? Is your time being controlled? When we work with domestic violence, people will say, are they controlling you? Is your time with friends being controlled, or your time away from home being controlled? Do you feel like that stopwatch is on? It's like, well, you have 30 minutes to get home. And if you're late, then where were you? Like, you're being controlled. Or if you're controlling the time of your partner in that way. So you need to be careful about that. So some time tips here. When I talk with couples, I'm also saying, okay, we need to find some positive talk time, at least 20 minutes a day. Now, it's amazing. When just again, stop watching. It's like, how much time are you spending with your partner talking? It's surprising how many people are telling me less than 20 minutes a day they're talking. So you need to try to definitely improve on that. You can try to improve on trying to get 20 minutes a day. Now, another thing is you need to schedule time for your complaints. So remember the zones. Not a good time to complain and give me complaints when I'm in the recovery zone. You need to schedule that time. Give me a break, and then I'm in that green zone to be able to talk about complaints. Finally, what we've seen with couples, the couples that have lasted 30 years of marriage, they have date nights. It's amazing. They need a 3-hour date night every week to recover, because think about it, your relationship, if you're only getting 20 minutes a day or less talking, you're in deficit, and you need to make that up on the weekend. So you need a 3-hour date scheduled, dedicated. We need time. Now, don't spend 3 hours in a movie. You need, a movie maybe, but dinner too. You need to be talking. Don't spend all your time with other couples. You can do that, but you also need an hour at least a week with yourself. Here's the main things. Schedule your time together. Try to get at least 20 minutes a day. Definitely schedule a weekly date night. And then what we found is you need to schedule in the money talk and the complaint talk, right? You're going to schedule your dates and your complaints. Give people notice. Again, the zones, remember, you want to move it to that time. Say, hey, on Saturday, after you mowed the yard or whatever, you relaxed, can we talk about our bills? Can we talk about this problem with the in-laws or what have you? Schedule your dates and your complaints. You have to get creative with your dates. If you always have Saturday off, or you always have Monday off or whatever, schedule the date on those days. Now, your partners may be working different shifts, so you have to get creative. Some work nights, days. I understand. I see this all the time. So you have to get creative. Maybe they're morning dates. Maybe one's taking dinner over to the other at their shift or lunch or something like this. You have to get creative. So now you see how important it is to focus on time and the different ways you can address this in just small ways, but they'll make big differences. Now I need you to go share this with somebody else so that you can retain it at a deep level. The next time we're going to talk about talk, the importance of talk.